Battle over the FBI seizure of documents from former President Trump's Florida home. Trump is now calling for the release of the unredacted affidavit behind the search. But the Justice Department says releasing that could jeopardize the ongoing criminal investigation. It could reveal cooperating witnesses and that it has the potential implication for national security risks. Our senior national correspondent, Terry Moran, is in Washington with more.
Former President Donald Trump is calling for the immediate release of the completely unredacted affidavit behind last week's FBI search of his Florida residence. But the Department of Justice wants that affidavit, a sworn document that provides justification for a search and thus a possible roadmap to the case, to remain sealed to protect witnesses in its investigation into Donald Trump's alleged mishandling of classified information.
They certainly don't want to put former President Trump or anyone close to him on notice of what they are looking at.
The Justice Department argues that publishing the affidavit would reveal specific investigative techniques and could even compromise their investigation. That investigation is a criminal probe with national security implications. DOJ revealing it has witnesses cooperating in this investigation and indicating that a grand jury is involved. Now, some lawmakers are also demanding answers. The top Democrat and Republican on the Senate Intelligence Committee have asked the Director of National Intelligence and the DOJ to provide the classified documents retrieved by the FBI, 11 sets in total, along with an assessment of potential risks to national security as a result of their mishandling at Mar-a-Lago. Sources tell ABC News investigators are now scrubbing through security footage subpoenaed from Mar-a-Lago as they try to retrace the movements of these classified materials and determine whether the country's national secrets have been compromised.
And Terry Moran joins me live now for more on this. Terry, an unnamed Trump lawyer signed a statement in June telling the FBI that all classified documents at Mar-a-Lago had been turned over. So what happens now that the FBI says they did find classified documents there?
Well, that deepens the investigation, doesn't it, Diane? Because if, in fact, that lawyer was relying on statements of Donald Trump or others, and Donald Trump is the one who has been asked for these documents, and Donald Trump didn't tell the truth, that is a potential obstruction of justice charge. If the lawyer was operating on his or her own, did an inventory and got it wrong, that's another story. But it's possible here that this investigation, which began about these presidential records, some of them highly classified, has now essentially deepened into an obstruction of justice investigation because they did find boxes of classified documents and other presidential records that they had been assured, after they'd been assured that Trump had turned all of that over. So it's bad news for Trump.
Terry, there's also some news from the Georgia investigation into potential election tampering. Sources say that former President Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, has been informed that he's considered a target of that investigation. So what's the latest on that?
Well, Diane, in most instances, when someone gets a letter from a prosecutor saying they are the target of an investigation, an indictment is likely to follow. In this instance, that grand jury in Fulton County, Atlanta, which is looking into the Trump effort to overturn the 2020 election in that state, is primarily at this point gathering facts. But it does put Giuliani on notice that he could be in legal jeopardy under Georgia law. This is part of these sprawling investigations you see around the country, trying to come to terms with this extra legal, this unprecedented effort to steal the 2020 election. Are there criminal implications involved? And for Rudy Giuliani, that prosecutor in Atlanta is saying there very well could be. Be careful.
All right, several investigations going on. Terry Moran, we appreciate you keeping track of all of them for us. Thank you.
Thanks, Diane.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.